So I shot a bear with an arrow. Do you have any idea how long it has been since I've shot a bear with an arrow? Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. A long freaking time, okay? A long time. I've shot plenty of bears with plenty of rifle rounds. But it's been a while since I've gotten a shot, let alone that convenient of a shot, let alone that good of a shot on a bear. And that bear is currently bleeding out, and it is going to solve pretty much every problem I have right now. It's kind of a beautiful thing, to tell you the truth. I like what I'm seeing in terms of where the bear is. It's at a point in its patrol route where it's not too far from the farmhouse. It's also not too far from the outbuilding there. And as a result, when it does bleed out, which should be in this general area, I will have two different places that I can run materials to, or possibly quarter it if it's close enough. The only issue with quartering it is temperature. Just making sure that I can spend that amount of time. So, with that in mind, let's see if anything else showed up in here. I doubt it, but this is one room I haven't checked since I came back. Nothing up here. Yeah, there really wasn't a lot of, like, fresh stuff that spawned, unfortunately, at the farmhouse. But we shot a bear. So it's just a matter of waiting for that thing to keel over. I don't want to shoot anymore because I know it's bleeding. So we just need to give it some time. What I'm going to do, we're going to need some wood regardless. So it's time to start chopping things up for that wood. It'll take 1 hour and 18 minutes to chop that up. Let's see if I can find, like, yeah. Let me find all the things that'll just take a few minutes. Because the truth is, it's the very end of a day right now. Yeah, 39 minutes. Let's do that. It's just a little bit of wood. We can go get some more. Now, having passed a little bit of time.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Let's see if we manage to coax that bear into dying. I do want to be careful because there's no guarantee that it's dead. I'm just reasonably confident. What are you circling? You're circling the prop deer over there. Oh, thank you for that music game. I appreciate it so much. All right, well, let's have a look around. I mean, I will check over here, but the bear doesn't normally come over this direction. If the bear is here, I'm going to laugh really hard. Now, this is the deer, and I knew that. By the way, I'm going to be able to get another deer hide out of this, and I absolutely should. That's one thing that I'll look forward to doing as well. I'm really glad this prop deer is here, to be honest. There's not a bear carcass on the ground, though, and that's a little bit worrisome. That means it might have wandered toward its cave before bleeding out. So we're going to have to go looking a little bit. I very much doubt that the blood trail is still there. One thing I could double check. Okay, so the bear has not died yet. So that means the bear might have wandered all the way back across the road, which is not good. That's not good at all. I would have preferred that it stay over here, and it looked like it was ready to die. Only it didn't.
I could eat a horse.
And now we have a food problem.
I love horses.
We weren't supposed to have a food problem because we shot at a bear. So this is a new development. I've already been back inside here. Let me take a quick peek inside the tractor in the off chance that there's like a candy bar in here that I've never found. That is a no. That's what that is. All right, great, cool, love it, fantastic, best thing ever.
I wonder if I can drop
I'm gonna
any
grab
rest here.
a few more sticks. Where is this bear? I mean, if it's not over here, it's over here. You know? And from what I remember of its route, it crosses roughly like right here. No, it's still alive. All right, Jennifer, you literally just chose the worst moment to start just ambiently talking. Shut up. Shut up. I'm sorry, but I need to be listening right now. Because I'm kind of blind. I'm going uphill near a potential hostile wild animal.
Sure getting cold.
Where is this bear? I'm going to have to go back inside soon. Oh, I saw that stump and I thought maybe that was it, but no. All right, there's another prop deer over there too. That's good news. I guess that's a temporary solution that I will gladly take. Because I need the meat. I just need to be careful because, I mean, the bear's got to be close. Unless there's a section of its route that I'm not even familiar with, which, if that's the case, that's not good.
If I don't warm up soon.
That is not a good thing, if that's what's happening. All right, how cold is it? 1 degree? Great. Great. That wood that I chopped up was not meant for this. All right, how much meat do we have here? Not a lot. Let's just get 1 steak's worth. It's going to take 4... Nope, stop it. Oh, that's annoying. I don't know why it didn't do 2.2. Now I'm going to have odd amounts of meat on me. Ugh. All right, well.
Man, I could eat anything.
Let me head back across as fast as I can. Because I'm officially carrying enough meat to attract any predators, including said bear. I don't hear bear crows, which is why I was trying to hush Jennifer. I hate how blind this is right now. Okay. There we go. That's better. I mean, it has to bleed out from where I hit it, right? So I'm being quiet because I'm very concerned about my condition. And I'm concerned about my calories. I'm going to try to avoid drinking a tea if I can. All right, I see bunnies. At the very least, when I'm done cooking this meat, I hope to be able to look at the stat screen and see... Should have shot that bunny right there, tell you the truth. But the deer meat will be enough. Oh, is that the bear? There's the bear. Okay, it's back towards the house. What the heck? It must have been at a really weird point in its route. Do I not have anything to eat? You are freaking kidding me. I thought I at least had a tea or something, but apparently I don't. Okay, well. I have little tiny pieces of meat. Let's see if we can get away with this. Start fire. Of course the bear is going to make things difficult. It's Pleasant Valley. Why would I expect the bear to just keel over and die in a convenient place like I was saying at the beginning of the episode? That was so optimistic. Where did that optimism come from? That's my question. Why in the world did I allow myself to feel that degree of optimism? All right, 4 minutes till that's ready. Let's go ahead and eat that. It's just a tiny piece. It's not going to be enough. That one will be, though. Drink some water. All right, how warm is this? Yeah, it's warm enough. Let's go ahead and just pass time. Nice. Okay. Well, that's better. It's not great, but it's better. Now, here's the big question. What the heck? It's still alive. What is happening? Did the bear's wound just magically close? I mean, bear, listen, if you wanted to die right there, I wouldn't stop you. But the game just seems like it's trying to make me fight this bear. And I'd really prefer not to. I'm going to try and get back to the house, and then I'll think about it. Either that, or it's on the verge of death. Like right now. Let me see if we can find a blood trail. I don't think there will be one. But if it's still wounded... You know? Alright, I don't see any blood on the ground over here. And I know that arrow is still in that bear. So the game has to be at least processing that bear has an injury. But it might not be enough to kill it. So we had a whole discussion on the Discord because it's been so long since I've shot. Joking aside, it really has been a long time since I've shot a bear with a bow. And I was curious about the lethality of that shot. I was curious about the decision process of, like, how do you be confident that you don't need to take another shot? And the consensus was, the bear will bleed out, just give it time. And that is presently, to put it lightly, not happening. So this is a little bit awkward, because I want to go to sleep right now and just rest, regain condition. But when I wake up, I'm going to be hungry again. Because the bear didn't work out. So, hold on. Let me go to the fridge. And we're going to put most of my water in there, so I'm not walking around encumbered from that. We will put the skillet down. Nope, don't stop. Stop. Place. That's what I wanted. I don't know why that option didn't show up the first time. There we go. Probably because I was selecting the stove and not the stove top. Anyway. Yeah, this is interesting. Bear's killed 0. So it's still up. I mean, I kind of want to go and see if the arrow is in the spot where I shot it. You know? I looked once already. But I want to look again. There's a wolf right there. This is roughly where I hit it. And this is a really good contrast right now to see anything in the snow. And there's nothing there. Oh. Oh. That might be it. That's it. Dead bear. Horrible position, though. Like, genuinely worst possible position, because now I have to kill these guys too. Like, I literally have to. I have no choice. So, Let me go inside and warm up a bit, because I'm going to need maximum condition in terms of... Alright, yeah, I'm glad it's dead, but man did it die in a freaking terrible spot, now I'm annoyed. Because it was going to die in such a great spot, but it had to take its sweet freaking time. You really do have to bonk them right on the nose with an arrow if you want them to drop right away. You really do. Alright, another thing I can do... I guess I'll just drop the wood by this stove. Because I don't need to lug it around until I actually need it. Okay, I just wanted time to, like, be ready with the shot. Because I don't want my hands to be shaking when I kill this wolf that's going to charge me. Visibility is good, at least. Okay. There's the first one. I knew there was one closer. Come on. Come on. There you are. Let's go. Let's get this over with. And I'm pulling back into a safer spot. Hurry up. One down. By the way, I don't know if you noticed that, but for those of you who are newer to the game, not that I'm like super experienced killing wolves with a bow and arrow, but a little bit of a trick there for those of you who are maybe not big on first-person shooters. Notice that I was still moving backwards when I took the shot. So just to give myself a little bit of extra aiming time and space, I was actually still stepping backwards at the moment that I dropped the wolf. Second nature to people playing first-person shooters and, you know, competitive games more often, but... Alright, I might be able to just take care of this one right here. Come on. Dude, I know you smell me. Oh my god, what is your deal? Thank you. Making me work for it.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Two down. Okay. Now, there's a couple things we can do. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and grab a couple of bear steaks. And we can use those to kind of get us through the night, and then tomorrow we'll do a more thorough job of getting stuff inside. Because right now, I just want to rest. Literally and in game. Like, I just need to breathe for a second. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. Oh, bear meat. Fresh. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I'm going to loosen condition while doing this. Alright, let's get back inside. Now would be a horrible time to realize that there's a third wolf out and about. But this does, of course, give me additional wolf hides and guts and meat. So now I am absolutely good on the food front. And yes, I could have just gotten some of the wolf meat instead, I realized that. But the bear meat has more caloric value. So that's what I'm going with. Hello? Thank you. Close the freaking door. All right, let's go inside. Holy crap. All right. Lantern, very briefly. All right, now I only want to light a fire that lasts long enough to cook these 2 steaks. That's all I need. So let's use the fire striker. No, let's not use the fire striker. We'll use wood matches. And we will use a stick, I guess. All right, let's put this away. Don't need it. Ha! This is awesome. All right, tomorrow's going to be a very, very productive day. Very, very highly productive.
Come on, little fire.
All right, 9 minutes. All right, 54 minutes. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely noticing that the reclaimed wood, because of my higher fire starting skill, I guess, like, that stuff is lasting longer, just like a single piece of it, which is nice. All right, there's also prepared birch bark, which I'm absolutely going to make. I'm actually just going to go ahead and drink that right now. All right, so these will be done in 36 minutes. There's a part of me that's tempted to go out and get more meat, but for now, I'm not worried about it. It's past time. Grab that cooked bear meat. And I can't quite take a torch because there's not enough time left on the fire, but we are going to go upstairs. We're going to sleep beautifully and comfortably with full bellies and extra meat to eat. And there's plenty more where that came from. Wrong door. Let's go to the big bedroom. There we go. There we go. Give me the queen size. Let's go ahead and chow down on that. 1,125 calories per chunk of meat. I will take it. It's fantastic. We now have so much that we need to do. Oh my god. Okay, I need to sleep for about 9 hours. The beautiful thing is, because it's already the middle of the night, when I wake up, it will be daylight. It also seems like the weather's decent, from what I'm hearing. That's good. So, a couple of things. Let's go ahead and chow down on this bear meat here. Let's drink some water. And let us begin the process. Because it's going to be quite a process. And we still have like lots of other things in here that we can break down. Man, this is great. All right, so I think I'll probably just use the hacksaw to get the meat. Let's think. Yeah, I don't need to bring anything else. I'm good. I'm so not accustomed to having this much carrying capacity. It's freaking great. All right, so multiple carcasses. Crow's going crazy. I will definitely keep my eyes peeled right now because I don't trust that those are the only wolves in the area. There could very well be another one with a different patrol route that snuck its way around here overnight, and I would hate to be wrong about that. So, eyes peeled. Some of you might be thinking, maybe there's another bear. Maybe the Dark Walker's here. No, the Dark Walker's not here, but no, there's not another bear. This is the only bear in this area and has been for a long time. That could change. That could change. As of this recording, in 2023, it's August now, 2023, and we still haven't had, not that we've been like expecting it sooner, but like there hasn't yet been an update to the wildlife. So that's an interesting change. Okay, hacksaw will take some time to do this. Let's go ahead and do 8 steaks. And then I'm going to lose some condition doing this, unfortunately. But when I come back, I'm actually going to get the hide. And then work on the guts. The reason I'm not, like, beelining to quartering this thing right now, and I might be able to. Like, I'll look at my other options in a second and consider them. But the reason I'm not, like, super focused on quartering it at the moment is I don't have a ton of wood around me to burn right now, and I'm going to have a lot of cooking to do. I don't want to use all the wood to get a hot fire going to help me quarter the carcass warmly. Okay, let's put that there and step inside. So, what I'm going to do here to kind of alternate activities is we'll chop up some chairs in here to get some of that wood ready. How much was this? 49 minutes? Yeah, do it. Okay. See, now I'm thinking twice, though. Like, because if I know that one piece of reclaimed wood, and I'm getting so much reclaimed wood from all this stuff in here, if I know that one piece of it is doing so much for me, in terms of like the length of the fire. It might not be a very warm fire, sure, but if this could help me quarter the carcass and get the bear all the way back here and handle it more easily, then that would be a good experience to have. So let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go out on a limb, going against my gut right now, but maybe I'm being overcautious. Now, the key for having a fire by this carcass is not... The reason I'm thinking about it is not that I need the carcass to thaw. You would need that if you were just taking the meat off of it with standard tools. Fair enough. But the reason I'm needing a fire here is quartering a big carcass like this takes time. So I need something to keep me warm while I do it. And the weather's actually good for that right now, so we can try it.
Come on, little fire.
All right, so let's just put those pieces on there and see what happens. Gonna need more than that. Not bad so far. All right, so we're actually above freezing. Oh, by 1 degree. Great, great, love that. Let's put one more piece on there. So how long would quartering this thing take? With the hacksaw, it would take 2 hours. And consume 450 calories. Oh boy. All right. How much do I want to trust this right now, you know? But apparently, like, you can stop this at any time. Obviously, like, this goes back to me having played the Long Dark for so long and being set in my ways and not being accustomed to things that were added after the heyday of our original play. Quartering is not a habit that I ever got into. So, 2 hours, 450 calories. We can stop anytime we want. 5 hours on that fire. It's not much warmer than I need it to be. Tell you what. Let's add one more piece of reclaimed wood. Just to get it up. Maybe... Really? It's not going to go any higher than that? Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, you do have to thaw it down to 75. I forgot about that. Forgot about that. So you do actually have to thaw the carcass. My bad. Shows how rarely I do it. Okay, let's go ahead. I have a ruined torch on me that I can break down. Yeah, I'm very much a noob when it comes to carcass harvesting. It's not a habit that I ever got into or used. That's one of the beautiful things about the Long Dark, is that the survival mechanics have deepened and been iterated on so many times over the years that, like, there's a whole set of tools that you can use or not use. Some are more helpful than others. And quartering is good. Okay, so now it should quarter. Done. All right, so there's the bear hide. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of the quarters, and we're going to head back to shelter. I'm very stinky at the moment.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a lot of the stuff I'm carrying. I technically don't even need to bring the quarter with me. There's also a very cheeky way. Oh, I actually have two with me. I didn't realize that. There's a very cheeky way of doing this, which is moving them like so, although it looks like that's something that is not as effective as it used to be. All right, let's go ahead and just bring one at a time. So if there's another predator in the area, this is the moment I'm going to find out. I'm curious. Yeah, the quarter does drop as a decoy. But I do have the hide on me. That's one of the main things I needed. And there's a lot of guts, which are now on the ground. Let's get back inside. Now, what else did I just pick up? I've got one fresh gut. So let's go ahead and put that out to cure. Right there on the dinner table, where it belongs. I'm just kidding. It does not belong there. Not in a million years. All right, now there's some other things that I'm carrying at the moment that I don't need to be carrying. And I need to drop pretty much all of those things. So... Alright, so I dropped those pelts. And we'll be using those before long. We're at a very, very, very happy place right now, by the way. If that's not super obvious to everybody. This is really good. Alright, so I need to cook another couple of steaks. Thankfully I can do that. Let's grab those. Step back over here. Start the fire. Wood matches. Use sticks, because I know I picked some up. Thank you. So glad I have fire starting 5 on me now. Holy crap.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Makes life so much easier. All right, just one piece of reclaimed wood is all I'm going to need. Let's go ahead and cook those 2 pieces, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the other 2 and have them all cooking at once. Glorious. All right, now the fire has 49 minutes left on it. The longest cook time is 44 minutes. Perfect. All right. I don't quite have enough water at the moment to make more rosehip tea, so let's go ahead and transfer that. Let's cook those prepared rose hips. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and drink that. I know that might seem a little bit strange, but I'm going to drink that. I'm going to step over... You know what? I'm going to use this cabinet as my temporary storage. We're going to put a bunch of the heavy stuff, including water, including the... I won't drop the revolver, but we're going to drop that cloth. We're going to drop the flour. We're going to drop the lantern. We're going to drop the pry bar. All of those. The bedroll. Quality toolkit. Okay. Now it's going to be a little bit easier for me to carry a bunch of those things around. And I really need to do so, so let's do that. Let's not forget about the wolves either. I would really like to get those hides too. Since I've quartered this carcass, that should give me more time to do that. Okay. Fire's still going, which is freaking funny. Wasn't expecting that. The guts I can leave. I'm going to go ahead and take another couple of quarters. Oh, wow. Look how fast I'm still moving. Really? In that case, I think I'm going to grab all 3 of these. Yeah, and just push. Fan-freaking-tastic. So one thing I did not know, either I didn't know or I'd forgotten, but that I've learned in the course of just interaction with viewers during this series, is that when it comes to carcass quartering, you can stop midway through. I either didn't know that or I'd forgotten. Because I definitely didn't know that in like my recent memory. It's one of the reasons I've resisted doing it. And someone pointed out, like, I think after a point where the moose hide, or the moose carcass no longer existed, but before viewers had seen that episode, so I'd recorded ahead, they were like, you know, you can totally just, you know, stop in the middle of what you're doing. All right, let's get back inside, and that meat should be, if not done cooking, very close to done. Yep, all done. And this fire just went out. Cooked, 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 cooked. Beautiful. All right, let's chow down. Oh my god, look at the effect on my thirst. That's ridiculous. All right. Before I do anything else, though, that was so efficient. I want to go ahead and grab the rest of the pieces before I end the episode. Because that just worked well. Matter of fact, just to make sure it works well, let's drop a few more heavy things in this cabinet. Just as long as they're heavy things I don't need, I can drop them, you know? Don't need the knife. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need the cured leather. Don't even need the matches. I'll transfer all those. That's a lot of matches, by the way, if they're going to be that heavy in my inventory when I put them away. Okay. Before I end this episode, let's go get the rest of that stuff. I'm still being very careful, though, because I don't trust that there are no predators around, you know? Okay. Let our sprint rebuild a little bit so that we can run back to the house. That fire is absolutely about to get blown out, although I might be able to hang by the fire for a second and warm up. Yeah, I totally can. That's funny. All right, so 3 bear quarters left. I have a ton of extra room, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all those guts in this go. So, yeah. Here's what I'm going to do.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah. This will be my last run for the episode. We're going to get back to the farmhouse. I do have the revolver on me in case I need to run off anything that approaches me while I'm doing this. It would have to approach from a good distance, though. And I'm pretty confident now at this point. There's nothing around. The trouble is, since it's meat, anything approaching, especially if it's a wolf, would do so silently. Just imagine if Pleasant Valley had frickin' mountain lions in the future. The cougar has been confirmed as something that's going to be added as part of the Tales from the Far Territory updates. So, yeah, there's that. It might even be one of the free updates, actually. I don't think it's going to be a DLC update. I'll have to check, though, because I don't remember for sure. Glorious. All right, so we've dropped those. I can chow down on some more bear meat. And I'm going to step inside and use this save point. It's okay. You're inside now. Everything is fine. We're going to use this save point as the beginning of a glorious next couple of episodes in this series, because we are going to not only be able to make a bearskin jacket, or let's see, what is it, bearskin coat? Is that what we're calling it? Bearskin coat. But we're going to be able to make the rabbit skin mitts. We're going to make a wolfskin coat as well. So now it's like we're going to have decisions to make with regard to whether we have the moose hide or not. But the really nice thing is that one of those items can be left behind in a central spot like Pleasant Valley, which is actually relatively centralized, and we'll have another item we can fall back on in the future if something bad were to happen to another one of these. So obviously I'm going to try not to let that happen, but it's really nice to know that we have that option. So for now, I'll stop this one here, and in the next one, we are going to get to work because I've got all the food I will ever need. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.